Hello everyone, hello Katribu, I'm Tina Marali.
And I am Vernon Velasco.
And this is
Straight Talk,
the Daily Tribune's 20th Anniversary Special. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is also one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online.
You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Google Play and Apple Store, and you can join our Viber community group Katribu and download our Tercito stickers.
And so, we have a lot to talk about today regarding issues and updates from the energy sector. So let's get straight talking to it.
Yeah.
Folks, mga Katribu, our special guest for today, former Congressman and now spokesperson of the Department of Energy, Undersecretary Felix William Wimpy Fuentebella. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning mga katribo. Tuwa tayo, lumalaki na yung Tribune.
Yeah.
Ito yung Tribune mga katribo.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us today, sir. We know you're busy. So thank you for taking time out na makipagkwentuhan sa amin this morning.
Yes.
Ayan. So sir, I will fire the first question. Sir, with the NCR and neighboring provinces back on MECQ, obviously more people will be at home, which would translate to more power consumption. Ang tanong ko po, kamusta po ang ating power supply?
Yeah.
Sapat yung power supply. In fact, when we have lower demand, we have excess supply. And if that happens, usually yung rates natin bumababa. Ibig sabihin, yung dating binabayaran natin, for example, na 5 pesos per kilowatt hour is nagiging 4 or 3. So that happens usually sa market. But the market exposure is only around 10 or 20% of your bills. Kaya lang, yun yung rates pababa. Yung consumption, tumataas. Ibig sabihin, yung usually nanonood ng TV ng 3 oras, nanonood na siya ng 8 hours. So dahil dyan, medyo nagugulat yung mga tao pag nakikita yung bills. Ang tawag doon, bill shock.
Yeah.
So, the rule of thumb is, sa kuryente, it's true cost, and number 2, users pay. So, ang nakakalibre lang yung mga anak natin. Pero tayo, na namumuna sa pamilya, we have to pay.
Yeah.
So, mapansin mo yung nagbabayad, yung behavior niya, mas efficient siya, mas maingat siya. Sinasara yung ilaw pag hindi kailangan. Tinatanggal yung saksakan, yung plugs pag hindi na ginagamit. Pero pag libre yung mga anak natin, di ba medyo hindi, no? So that's what we want to instill in our consumers. No, they have to be very vigilant. And we have to assume, no, na tayo ang nagbabayad ng kuryente. So, we don't have to waste anything. As much as possible, we have to be energy efficient. Walang sayang.
Sir, follow up. In terms of the bill shock nga po, no, will this incite a movement, a revolution for that matter?
Yes.
For prosumers to produce their own energy?
Yes. Not only to produce their own energy, like putting a rooftop solar, no? Or parang I have it in my house. Not only that, it's also to explore the use of information communication technology. So we have apps right now na pwedeng i-control mo yung appliances mo through your phone. So, and that is called the smart home, no? If we go 10, 20 years forward, that's what we see in Ambition 2040, no? Na maraming gumagamit ng mga gadgets to control their appliances and to monitor yung consumption nila real time. But not only the consumption, but also the production of electricity. And so that is the trend in the future. So lalo na mga millennials yung nakikinig sa atin. Ganun po yung magiging trend. So smart home yung tawag doon sa system na pwede mong i-control yung mga appliances sa bahay. Pero pag malaki na yung system na kinokontrol, buong distribution utility or buong grid, smart grid yun.
Yes.
So yung smart grid, nilabas na ni Secretary Cusi yung policy niyan last year pa. So ang sinasabi natin dyan is we are preparing the landscape in the energy sector for the future. So kasama dyan yung paggamit ng iba't ibang options for the consumers, and also to give the consumers more options as regards their supply, no, kung anong technology ang gagamitin.
Will they be able to, since they're producing their own energy, will they be able to supply to the national grid as well?
Pwede naman yun. Kaya lang, ang hindi, maliit lang kasi na-produce niyan. So malamang sa kapitbahay niya lang pumupunta yung kuryente.
Yeah.
So usually, ang tapon niyan ay within the distribution utility only. So parang within Meralco or within the electric cooperative.
Okay.
So sir, yun nga, since under MACQ, maraming mga nasa bahay lang, tataas ang power consumption, is there a guarantee na there won't be any glitches or brownouts, power outages?
Okay. Usually, when we say it's there's sufficient supply, ibig sabihin, wala tayong problema, no, na may kuryente. Nagkakaroon ng power interruption pag walang supply. Pero tapos na yun may supply tayo. So, no problem. So, bakit nagkakaroon pa rin ng power interruption papunta sa bahay? Kasi yung bahay natin parang cellphone. Kahit may saksakan ka, pag nag-charge ka, pero kung yung wire mo putol, hindi pa rin nakakapag-charge. Or yung mismong kinakabit sa cellphone, putol, hindi pa rin nakakapag-charge. So, ganoon din sa bahay. Pag yung wires natin tinamaan ng puno, or yung wires natin nagkaroon ng problema, nabangga ng truck yung poste, natumba, so it causes power interruption. So what we want is to clear the way for the wires. So meron tayong anti-obstruction of power lines na batas, sinasal ng Kongreso, pinirmahan ni Pangulong Duterte, para mas secure lalo, no? It's not only during the ECQ, but also kung in times of calamities, we don't want interruptions because we have to develop any second or any minute na walang kuryente. It does not only creates discomfort, no, sa ating mga consumers, it also affects the economy. So that's what we have to avoid. So tulong-tulong tayo dyan, bayanihan.
Sir, sa second half natin, it's going to be about our clean energy commitments. But before that, we're going to take a short break, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Clean energy, renewable.
Nais po naming humingi ng paumanhin sa anumang pag-aalalang na idulot ng ating bills ngayong Mayo at Hunyo. Di po namin inasahan ang naging hirap para sa ating lahat dulot ng COVID-19 pandemic.
Pero nakapagbasa na kami ng Metro, kaya ang May at June bills ay may actual meter reading na ng inyong konsumo. Ito ay maaaring bayaran ng installment depende sa inyong konsumo noong February 2020. Kung wala sa bahay o sarado ang shop noong ECQ, makikita ang adjustment sa inyong bills ng Mayo o Hunyo. Kung nabayaran na ang inyong estimated March at April bills, pwede itong i-refund sa aming business centers or i-apply sa susunod na bills. Para naman sa mga di nakatanggap ng bill noong Mayo, huwag pong mabigla kung mataas ang ating bill sa Hunyo dahil sakop nito ang inyong nakonsumo noong ECQ. Pero para makagaan, 1/4 lang muna nito ang kailangan bayaran. Ang balanse, pwedeng i-installment.
At good news, bumaba ang overall electricity rates ng 2 centavos per kilowatt hour ngayong Hunyo. 2 buwan nang magkasunod ang pagbaba ng rates. Hanggang sa susunod na Meralco Advisory.
And we're back with Straight Talk, still with DOE Undersecretary Wimpy Fuentebella. So sir, before we took a break, nabanggit ni Vernon yung tungkol sa clean energy. And dito ko na ipapasok yung tanong ko. Recently, President Rodrigo Duterte issued Executive Order number 116, which revives the country's push for nuclear energy. With this issuance, the President is basically saying we should revisit the country's policy regarding nuclear energy and to determine its feasibility as a long-term option for power generation. Can you tell us more about this, po?
Yes, we have a policy on the clean energy. No? In fact, nung nakalagay sa Constitution, we have to develop indigenous, sariling atin, and clean sources of energy. Yung Pilipinas, grabe manganak, ang bilis manganak, no? So, lumalaki yung consumption natin as the years go by. No? So, we're seeing na madodoble yung kailangan nating kuryente in the coming 20 years. With that, ang malaking nagsusupply ng kuryente natin yung coal. Alam naman natin yung coal, Reliable ka, kaya lang, pag inaamoy mo
Yeah.
yung greenhouse niya, emissions, hindi nakakatulong sa environment.
Mhm.
One of the options, si Secretary Cusi, ang sinasabi niya, we have to provide all options to our consumers. As the Department of Energy, we have to study. So kasama sa pag-aaral na yon yung nuclear program.
Mhm.
Yung nuclear program, nung pinanganak yung mga tatay natin, meron na yan.
Mhm.
Presidente pa si Dwight Eisenhower, meron tayong atomic energy law na pinasa. Hulaan niyo yung mga sponsor, Senator Lorenzo Tañada, o di ba, mga sila, Liberal Party stalwarts. Ang nagtulak niya noon, yung may-ari pa ng Meralco, yung Marcoses. Pero since si Marcos ang naupo at nagkaroon tayo ng oil crisis, so it was President Marcos who implemented that law. At konti siyang binago, kaya lang, nung i-turn on na siya, magkakaroon ng problema yung mga aksidente sa Russia, sa Amerika. So, dinagdagan ng safety features yung Bataan. Pagkatapos, nung mabibigyan na siya ng license to operate, ay biglang nagkaroon ng EDSA 1 at natigil, na mothball. At binayaran natin yung utang natin doon sa hindi ginamit na power plant hanggang 2018. So, 1986 to 2018, nagbayad tayo. So, nagkakaroon ng round 2. Bakit? Ano yung mga pagkakamali natin noon? Ano yung dapat makorek natin? And bakit tayo nagkamali ng desisyon? Is it because kulang yung study? Is it because sobra yung politika at that time? Dapat dapat science or scientists ang mga kausap natin. So yan ang purpose ng EO 116. No? Sinasabi ni Pangulong Duterte, pag-aralan nyo ulit kung paano tayo magkakaroon ng informed decision to experts para magkaroon ng magandang direksyon sa pagtugon ng malaking pangangailangan sa kuryente. And we should learn from the mistakes of the past. We have to make an informed decision. A decision that either we will commit or not commit to nuclear energy. And we don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. No? Na gagastos tayo, pero hindi rin pala natin gagamitin, binayaran pa natin yung utang. So ang gusto natin is for us to be responsible sa ating mga consumers. We will give them the pros and cons of nuclear energy. So, ang title nung sinasabing executive order ni Pangulong Duterte, talaga namang clear, no? Ang sinasabi niya is directing a study for the adoption of a nuclear position, of a national position on a nuclear energy program, and constituting a nuclear energy program interagency committee. So, yun yung purpose ng Executive Order 116 is to make a clear study, a pre-feasibility study, kumbaga ano yung mga modelong gagamitin, ano yung financial, legal, technical, operational aspects ng paggawa ng isang nuclear program para magkaroon ng mas magandang basihan yung desisyon ng ating mga mambabatas, ng ating mga kababayan, ng ating mga katribo.
Sir, it is cleaner, but is it cheaper po ba?
Yes, it is. It is cheaper. But as always in technology, there are pros and cons. No? Dito, masyadong mataas yung level ng security, masyadong mataas yung level ng responsibility, to the point that it's the national government that guarantees the safety and the security of the power plant. Because parang like all technologies, no, the most basic of the technologies is sunog, fire, pinag-uusapan natin kanina. Without it, we cannot cook, we cannot construct as many as we can. So, yun yung impact ng technology. So, we have to handle this technology safely. Pero, sa nuclear, hindi siya parang sunog, no? Mas sobrang triple or sobrang exponential yung responsibilidad dito. So, kasama dyan yung pag-handle ng waste. So, nandoon yung mga pros and cons na dapat balansehin ng ating mga kababayan para magko-commit na tayo. Parang kayo, di ba? Wala ka kayong mga asawa. So, pag mag-decide na tayo mag-asawa, magko-commit ka ba? Because going into nuclear is a long-term commitment. So, dapat siguruhin natin na handa tayo at kaya natin i-handle yung ganitong klaseng relasyon.
Beyond nuclear, generally, sir, how are we in our clean energy commitment, and how will this power our number one, COVID-19 recovery, and how will this mark a turning point, sir, in how the consumers and those in the business of energy think about climate change?
Okay. Si Secretary Kusing, ang pwede ko lang sabihin na malalaking accomplishment ng Department of Energy under him is siya yung naglabas ng renewable energy mechanism. So, solar, hydro, wind technologies, kasama yung biomass and geothermal. Ang dami niyang nilabas na policies to the point na pwede nang magkaroon ng mas maraming options yung ating mga consumers. Kaya lang hindi siya tumitigil doon. Meron din siyang nilabas ng liquefied natural gas na policy. Among the fossil fuel, no? Fossil fuel, gasolina, diesel, kerosene, at coal, no? Fossil-based na mga fuels na panggatong. No? Nat gas is the cleanest. So yun yung dinedevelop din natin ngayon. So nat gas plus renewable energy. So nagkakaroon pa tayo ng dagdag na option, yung nuclear. Kasi ang gusto natin is we have to enable all technologies to come in and to compete among each other so that we can get the best technology at the least cost. So, we invite people to come in, and at the same time, para masiguro na magkakaroon ng bentahan, we also make sure na all players will comply with the competitive selection process policy ni Secretary Kusing. So, ibig sabihin yan, para siyang bidding. Laban-laban yung mga suppliers para ma-meet yung requirements. Hindi lang requirements for this year, but also 5 years from now. So merong mga distribution utility like Meralco na nagtatawag niyan, we are calling for a competitive selection and we need 2,000 megawatts. Ito yung starting 2024. So meron mga ganong mga issuances, either the electric cooperatives. At yung mga reserva, yung mga reserves, yun yung kinukuha from the wholesale electricity spot market. So, the system is there. It's just a matter of making sure that the suppliers understand the game and the consumers are protected, because the President said consumers should be protected at all times. So, yun yung gusto nating i-set up ng mga policies. And the Department of Energy and the Secretary Kusi has been doing so. The green energy option is out. The green energy auction is also out. The renewable portfolio standard is also out. We also will enhance the net metering. Ibig sabihin yung prosumer, we can produce our own. At ini-improve natin yung pwedeng masingil ng isang prosumer sa pagbenta ng kanyang napuproduce na energy. We also have an enhanced demand side participation. Ibig sabihin, kung magkakaroon ng problema sa supply, the prosumers can ask the distribution utility, pwede nyo kaming putulan, no? Kasi may sarili kaming power. At ang ginagamit ay renewable energy. So maraming ganun na pwedeng itulak. So yung clean energy should always be balanced with the secure supply. So 24/7 dapat tuloy-tuloy yung kuryente, pero nagkakaroon tayo ng shift from fossil fuel based to renewable and indigenous. Renewable is yun nga, biomass, geothermal, solar, hydro, and wind. And yung shift natin, yung transition natin towards a clean energy. So that's what the DOE is doing, and hopefully mag-respond yung ating mga kababayan sa ganitong galaw.
So sir, for my last question, babalikan ko lang ulit yung sa nuclear energy. So should, after all these studies, the evaluation, tas nakita natin na, okay, we can venture into nuclear energy with only barely 2 years left in the Duterte administration, do you think this will be realized?
Well, no. What will be realized is the study and the direction that we can turn over. because we have to admit that we will not be here forever, no? 6 years is 6 years for a president. And we, as the undersecretary under him, si sila Secretary Husi, we're aware of our timelines. But we're also aware na hindi lang pwede na pag natapos yung term ni Pangulo, tapos na rin kami. We have to have legacies, no? Yung mga pamana natin. And these studies are very important for the next guys that are coming in. So we want them already to have a roadmap. These are the things that we have done. No politics here. This is based really on science and how we wish to pursue. And we have to have the same direction to promote the welfare of the consumers and to ensure that we have sufficient security and reliability of our power needs.
Final message, sir.
Oo, sa ating mga katribo, moving forward, we want to have a lot of options. Under the E-Power Mo campaign, it's based on energy security. So capture the energy and use it. So meron tayong energy security, E-Power Mo. Meron tayong E-Safety mo, dapat safe yung paggamit. E-Secure mo, dapat 24/7 siyang available. At E-Discarte mo, dapat marami kang pagpipilian. So under this campaign, under this movement, we hope to give more wealth to our countrymen and to our nation through the energy sector.
Yan. Thank you very much, sir. It was a pleasure having you with us this morning. Sana maulit.
Yeah.
We hope this is not the first and last time that we will be having this very insightful discussion with you. Thank you very much again, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
very much.
DOE Secretary Wimpy Fuentebella.
Undersecretary.
Undersecretary. Thank you.
Wimpy Fuentebella.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
And that's about it for another edition of Straight Talk. For more updates, catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is also one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis. And in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online.
You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Google Play and Apple Store. And you can also join our Viber community group, Katribu. And you can also download our Tarcito stickers for free. I am Vernon Velasco.
And this has been Tina Maralit.
And this is Straight Talk.
Nais po naming humingi ng
In the days ahead, we need to lean on the values that make us a great company, the Malasakit, for which we are known, and the understanding that, as San Miguel, we stand for something far greater than ourselves, that we have responsibility to extend a hand to those most needed. It is our sense of duty and obligation, pagkakaisa and malasakit, that will see us through these difficult times. Kwentong Malasakit.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Ikaw ba ay may pack na cooking skills at bonggang-bonggang level of singing performance? Kung oo, baka ikaw na ang hinahanap na Phoenix Super LPG Calderoque Royalty. Para sumali, sundin lamang ang nasa website ng Phoenix Super LPG Calderoque at i-upload ang inyong best video na kumakanta habang nagluluto. I-like at i-follow ang Phoenix Super LPG page. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Sarap pala magluto. Sali na!
With these cell sites, it affords us better cooperation and communication with the outside world because it is vital for FU and RMF to have this, we are now dependent on this cellular signal, and it has helped us a lot. Connectivity is not a problem because we allowed these cell sites to prevail and to be on our roof deck and our helipad. Hindi tayo mawalan ng signal sa lahat ng rooms namin dahil may cell site tayo sa taas. It's one of our major advantages. I think that's the greatest decision that I was a part of, because if not, we would probably be in a worse case right now. I'm thankful that we allowed these cell sites to be installed. I'd like to think and hope that all hospitals have that. We have not had any case of cancer regarding cell sites. As a matter of fact, we employ many cell sites and many boosters inside the hospital. For us, it has saved lives. I think with this new normal, we have realized that we are more dependent on this technology. Cell sites, if not connectivity, are a must.